everybody, welcome back. Today we are working on a little bit of core exercises specifically focused on the abs. You will be using a little bit of quads and a little bit of shoulders as well, maybe a little bit of chest. We're just going to have some fun playing around with the EQs and getting a little bit of a workout. So it is freezing around here again. Yay, winter. And I just didn't want to take my hat off, so that's why I'm working out in a stocking cap. No need to do that if you don't have one. Just know that's why I have it on. All right, all you need today is a little bit of space and a set of EQs right here. Just a quick reminder, if you have your set, pull them out. If you don't have a set, go to the link in my bio, go to that little about section, where this side, that side, wherever it is. Click on that, there'll be a link there. You wanna follow that link, that'll take you to Libre Fitness, where you can click on buy yourself some equalizers. And don't forget, use code JennyOC for a discount, and that's JENNYOC. That'll get you a nice little discount whenever you buy anything on that website. Almost anything. There's a couple things not discounted, but almost everything. Definitely a set of EQs. So grab yourself a set of those. And if you've got those, go ahead and get them out. If you don't have those, order them and join us some other time really soon. Okay, here's where we're going to start. So I told you it was cold. So we're going to do a little bit of a warm-up kind of thing here. It is working a little bit of your abs, but it's really kind of getting those legs and shoulders, just everything moving without really targeting one specific thing. So I'm standing in between them like I'm going to do lunges. However, I don't know what this is called. I just call it an up lunge, so we'll call it the up lunge. Hands are on the pads. I'm going to lift my legs up to make it look like I'm doing a lunge, just like this. And back down. Now I'm going to do the same thing but switch. Lift, switch, and down. And then again, lift, down, lift, switch, and down. Lift, down, lift, switch, down, lift, down, lift, switch, down. Now this next one, I'm going to pull it up and talk it through. Lift, make sure that that front leg is kind of at that little 90-degree angle, and so is the back. Switch and down. I didn't do it twice, that's okay. Same thing, other side. Lift. Now you might notice one side is easier to pull up than the other. That's okay, because you might be more flexible on the other side. Switch and down. We're gonna do two more each side with the lift, down, lift, and switch. So lift, down, lift, switch, down. One more, lift, down, lift, switch, and down. Perfect. Now, I want to get you thinking about your abs, okay? So, this next one's still a little bit of a warm-up, but now we're kind of getting into some nitty-gritty ab stuff here. Once again, you're going to have your hands on the pads, holding yourself up. Check your wrist alignment, make sure it all feels good. I tend to put my thumb on top, just a little tip, because it feels a little bit better. What I'm going to do is center this so that my hands are over my shoulders. You don't want it out wide. That's really, really hard and not very safe. And you're just gonna put your weight on your hands and then lift those knees up. Lower abs. Bring it down. Don't touch if you don't have to. Lower abs. Lower. One more. All right, now you're gonna tighten those upper abs and bring your bottom up behind you. Pull, that's upper abs. Pull. Two more. Pull. Oops, losing my balance. And pull. All right, so hopefully those 4 each way can help you target. So we're gonna do that one more time. We're just gonna go 6 and then 6. So 6 lower, 6 upper. See how it feels differently. Okay, starting out, knees up in front first. 1, 2, try not to swing, keep it controlled. 4, 5, 6. Now if you wanna rest real quick, shake those arms out. We're gonna do 6, bringing that bottom up behind, pulling up through those upper abs. All right, so again, knees up, or sorry, feet off the ground. Here we go. Lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now if you want to go ahead and do 8 and 8, you can. I'm going to move on and show you what's next. You're going to set these up a little bit differently, a little wider. Okay, we're not hanging here, just so you know. Now, this is sort of a variation of something I have done before, and sometimes it takes me a minute to get the distance set up, so play around with it. Basically, you're going to be doing a plank on top here, and we're going to be lifting and lowering a leg. So I'm starting out with my left leg on top, my hands are on the front bar. The key is make sure that you end up centered here, not way back here, pushing it over, not way up here and pushing it back. We don't need any broken teeth or faces or anything, okay? If you don't feel like you're ready for this, you can drop down to the ground, and instead of dropping a leg down, lift it up. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so you're gonna bring yourself up to that plank position. Perfect. Now I've got one leg just dangling. I'm in a plank, okay? I'm actually gonna move it forward just a tiny bit. Okay, there we go. Now if you're on the ground, you will take that one leg that's dangling and it'll be up here and you're just gonna lift. But those of us here, we're just gonna bring it up, tap the bar, take it back down. Tap, back down. 3, we're gonna go for 8 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, I want you to take that all the way up on top of the bar. So you're in a nice plank position. And here's what we're gonna do. Tuck those knees, bring the bar in just a little bit, and take it back. Tuck, bring it in, take it back. Tuck, bring it in, take it back. One more. As you do these, you get a lot more comfortable, and I'm gonna drop down real quick. You get a lot more comfortable knowing how far you can pull that bar in. So don't think that you really have to bring it all the way in. I mean, basically, I haven't done these in a while, so I'm really barely moving it in, but I'm feeling that all through my abs. And if you were on the ground, if you have gliders, we're doing the same thing that we do with glider tucks. If you didn't have gliders, it doesn't matter. That lift, working those glutes, is gonna be just as good for you. All right, of course, we have to do the other side. So now, hands, right foot up, okay? Bring yourself up, find that plank, leg dangling. Okay, we're gonna lift and tap. 1, 2, 3, it's not a fast move. 4, 5, 6, 7. This last one, bring it all the way up onto the bar and tuck those knees. For 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Bring yourself down. Yeah, fantastic. All right, I'm going to hit pause. We're dropping down to the ground. So get rid of one EQ, slap the other one down. I'll be right back. All right, hopefully you're on the ground, ready to go. So we've got our low EQ right here. Put it down. Last thing you're going to have your hands on. So I know sometimes some of my clients who are like, really hurts my hands. Well, this is the last one, and then the very last exercise, we're laying on our back. So it's like taking a nap anyway. I mean, not really, but you know. All right, hands on the bars. And this one, I gotta tell you, this made me nervous for a good long time, but then I finally figured out it's really not that bad. Your feet are up behind. Now, what you're doing is you're in a plank position, but you're gonna rock that plank. So you wanna rock over to one side, bring it up, place it back down, rock to the other side, and back down. The key to this one, though, is to make sure that you are not on a surface where this will slide. I'm on a little thicker mat. I've done this on my yoga mat as well. I think you could probably do it on carpet. I probably would not do it on the hard surface that I have underneath the mat here because it would probably slide there. So since we've already worked those abs and you're doing a little rocking back and forth, you should start to feel those abs and then maybe a little bit of obliques. And we're not really using our arms to lift this up so much as we're using our bodies to kind of lean to the side. I have absolutely no idea how many we have done. I'd like to think maybe that's 8. So let's go to 12. And one more each side. There you go. Drop it down. Last exercise. Stand that EQ up. Lay on your backs. Okay, now for this one, this is really just a guide, okay? So what you want to do is put yourself here. I'm gonna have my hands under my bottom. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it helps add a little support. Pick which leg you want to hold up first. Let's go with the right. Okay, that left leg is going to come in. You're going to extend it out, tap the bar, bring it all the way back to meet, and then tap the ground. Back over, tap the bar, back under, tap the ground. Let's do this 2 more times, and then you don't really get a rest. You just switch legs. is where those quads kind of come in. All right, right here. Now take that right leg, bring it up, tap the bar to meet, and then tap the ground. Over, tap the bar, under, tap the ground. 2 more. Should we go for another round? I mean, my lower abs are like, hello. So why, let's do it. Meet, let's go, left leg. I'm just gonna adjust my hands here. All right, tap the bar, tap the ground. Now what I like about this one is holding that leg up the whole time really helps keep your back more flat so you don't get that lower back pain. So this is our last one, if you are feeling that lower back pain, stop this exercise, hug those knees in, give yourself a little stretch. Okay, you want to feel it in your lower abs, not your lower back. Oops, I missed. 2 more. Tap, together, tap. Last one, tap the bar, tap the ground. Now bring those knees in. Oh, that should feel really good. You can rock and roll those knees side to side. Now if you want to go back through and do this all again, go for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I promise you that one exercise where you're up on top of the bars, that might seem a little scary. I know if you practice planks and you have a nice strong plank, work your way up to it because it is a lot of fun. And once you get there, you'll be like, wow, I am amazing. I can do this. I feel so strong. So there you go. You've got a little challenge in there. You've got some basic exercises, harder exercises, everything working those abs, making you nice and strong and feel amazeballs. So thank you so much. Once again, don't forget, subscribe and share with your friends and get yourself some EQs if you don't have them, and come back soon because I'll have another workout video for you next week. All right, have a good one, everybody. See you soon.